Ho ho ho, welcome back to the channel, J.I. Colorist. My name is Jody and I'm happy to have you here on the morning of December the 8th for day 8 of our 24 days of Christmas countdown. We are using a page a day from Morgan O'Brien's Matchstick Mouse Christmas coloring book, and we are doing this page today, but I thought since we are starting a brand new week, I thought I'd quickly go back and just remind you where we started. So this was day 1. This was day 2, day 3, and day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, and today, day 8. So we have done a whole bunch of different type of backgrounds. We are sticking with the same colors for our mouse friend. I thought today I would quickly do the background because there is no snow in sight on this page, which is kind of nice, and it's all autumn type leaves. So I'm not sure where he is right now having an outdoor picnic, but yeah, I have some washi tape that has a bunch of different kind of leaves on it, and I thought that they kind of looked similar to the leaves that are on here. So I thought what I would do is add some leaves to the outside of this and kind of make leaves going all the way down to about here. So I'm going to grab my craft knife, and I've got a piece of harder paper behind here, and I'm going to follow along, and you can see through the washi tape itself, and I'm going to hopefully okay, so then that is how it's going to look. I'm going to do the next one. I'll do this side over here. Let's make sure we're somewhat even across the page. And I need to make sure I've got these going in the right direction. And I need to make sure it's level. Let's you have to be careful not to cut through just through the washi tape and not the paper underneath. I'll keep doing this, and then I'll be back, and we will also be doing some table topic questions today, so look forward to some odd and unusual questions. You never know what's going to happen with the table topics. Okay, I thought I'd bring you back to show you the two sides marrying up. This area here. It works well when you can see the lines clear underneath, which we can. And we'll do another strip underneath, and maybe one more. Happy to be using up this washi tape. Okay. We'll figure out what we want to do for the sky. For now, we will get started on coloring our mouse. And Wilbur is back, so we all know what color Wilbur will be. So let's start with Wilbur. And let's zoom you down a little bit. Close your eyes. So we've got T Rose E93. I think this is the biggest picture of Wilbur we've ever had. And we got some feet. And let's try and not miss any mouse parts today. While I'm editing, I'm like, you forgot the arm, you forgot the arm. I'm telling myself, oh my goodness. But whilst I'm concentrating coloring him, I don't know how I've missed things. So let's try and catch all of them now. Okay, 2 hands, 2 feet, a nose, an ear. Okay, and we'll start off with the mid color, which is sand. And my furnace is kicked in, so on to first table topic question, which is, what's your favorite month of the year? Well, my birthday month is April, and I do like the weather in April, typically. But I also do like December. So, it's probably a toss-up between those two. But I think I like December because everybody is normally in a positive mood and is friendly to each other, and there's, you know, fun things happening, and there's people visiting, that kind of stuff. So, but weather-wise, it's not my favorite time of the year, but probably people-wise it is. So let's stick with December, the current month. And our lightest brown is E31. I think this is going to be more of a shadowed area. So we're going to, not sure what part of the mouse that is, but I'm thinking it's going to be under wraps. Now, almost bits, check. Not sure what he's drinking out of. Kind of looks like coconut shells, but it doesn't really make sense for where he is. But that's how we're going to color this. So I don't know what other kind of, well, even if it was a nut shell of some kind, it would be brown. So we're going to go with dark brown. And our next table topic question is going to be, if you could only take one CD for a cross-country road trip, what would it be? Let's work on his hat while we do this. One CD for a road trip. Well, I would select a book tape, probably more than music. So we'll start off with that. And I have not heard the Narnia books since my son was a teenager or even younger. So that was a long story in multiple CDs. I think that if I had to go on a cross-country trip, cross-country in Canada is a long drive, many days. So I would probably I would like to re-listen to the Narnia Chronicles, so probably take that. So, what about you? What kind of CD would you listen to if you had to go on a long road trip? Okay, I'm going to grab the mid red and do some shading here. Now we're going to need, let's do these green foliage, and then we're going to do some leaves. So let's keep it nice and bright. And then I think I'm going to switch to pencils to do the rest of the leaves, because I can blend a lot better with pencils than I can with markers. Pine cone brown. Okay, for the ground we are going to use the E71 marker in caramel. So it's a brown. And we're just gonna do everything that looks like dirt. Just to get that out of the way so that we know what is dirt and what is the leaves. And then these are the berries, so I'm going to do the berries in a red. Oh, this might have been a blanket he was sitting on top of, but it's brown too. I'm going to use our mid red. Our next table topic question is, what animal would you love to have as a pet? And I have a dog right now, Daisy. She's a Shih Tzu, and that's probably the extent. I love horses, and I had horses as a child, but I'm really allergic to them, so that, and they're not, it's a pet that you have to ride and work with, so it's a lot more than I could handle at the moment. So a small dog, which is what I have, is probably the only pet that I actually would like. So I don't have any desire to own anything exotic or anything like that. I love animals, and they all have habitat, and sometimes that's where they should be. So no desire to bring something exotic home. That's for sure. Interesting question, though. This is the Spectrum Noir Sparkle Pop in the color Sage. Just get some of this grass area done. And this looks like sky, so I'm going to do that in black. Okay, the next table topic question is, what's your favorite breed of dog? I would have to say my favorite breed is one that I currently have and love, and that's a Shih Tzu. I'm a small person, so having a large dog is not going to work for me. Okay, let me grab some pencil crayons and we will do the leaves. Okay, I've grabbed a handful of polychromos. So in order, I have the lightest is cadmium orange 111. I've got orange glaze 113, light cadmium red 117, and scarlet red 118. So I'm going to start off with doing this one back here. And I just selected colors that I thought would kind of be autumn colors and ones that would just work together, still also blending in with the leaves down here, so in the washi tape. And I've been coloring with markers and brush pens for the last 8 days or 7 days, so this is kind of nice to get back to a pencil. I have 5 buddies that I'm supposed to be doing buddy colors with in December, but I must say that I'm a little behind on those with having these daily pages and filming and editing, and so I will endeavor to try and juggle everything, but not tonight. Tonight the girlfriends are coming over and we're having a Christmas get together at my house, so quite looking forward to that. Do you invite people over for the holidays or make a point to go visiting during the holidays? It's that time of year where I try and get together with as many people as I can, but it has been hard with obviously the pandemic the last few years to keep that tradition up, but I'm just trying to be cautious when I go out, but I do need to get out and about and do things now. So yeah, comment below if you are back seeing people and plan on visiting friends during this holiday season. I may use a bit of Gamsol and do a little bit of blending with Gamsol rather than having to do so many layers on this paper. Okay, let's grab Gamsol and make sure it's clean. Just brightens up the color and does all the blending and hard work for me. Okay, I did this in the same colors to kind of counterbalance the page. I'm gonna pick some other colors for these leaves here, so I'll grab some new colors and then we will do another table topic question. Okay, a couple of additional colors I have pulled out is the Caput Mortuum Violet 263 and Red Violet 194, and I'm gonna work on this leaf next after I sharpen this guy. Okay, and our next table topic question is going to be, who's the best teacher you've ever had? And so I think teachers come in all different areas of your life, so I'm going to do a teacher from like school, and then I'm going to do a teacher from something outside of school, because I think that's... So the teacher from inside school would be probably my grade 9 high school, so grade 9, 10 biology teacher. So I won't give names, but she was somebody who challenged me to be smart. She was very smart herself. She was a very small statured lady, and I am also a very small person, and she held her own in the classroom, and she was just really smart and inspired me to do good in science. And yeah, she was just someone I could look up to and wish to emulate at some point in some aspects. So that was kind of cool. I mean, certainly I had other women teachers before, but not in science and not at the high school level. So had mostly male teachers. So yeah, so that was the school teacher. And for non-school teacher, I had and she was probably a writing instructor. She was probably already in her 70s when she was instructing me, and she was a very spry, fit lady. She really encouraged me to pull my own weight and do as good as I could do, and yeah, she yelled at me if I needed to be yelled at, and yeah, she was a tough old lady, and she was good. It was exactly what what I needed at that time. So yeah, I still have fond memories of writing lessons with her. So, and I know the impact that teachers have on our lives, and my nephew is a teacher, and my brother-in-law is a teacher in the States, and they do a lot, and they impact their kids' lives, their students' lives immensely. They're band teachers and marching band teachers, and they've taken their kids on band trips all over the world and exposed their kids to all kinds of new experiences, and yeah, they quite often they'll have kids come back years later saying, you know, what a difference that experience made on their high school time, and how they viewed the world after seeing how others coped. So yeah, so hats off to all the teachers out there, and all the people that can make a difference regardless of what type of teacher you are, whether it's in school or not. So yeah, okay, let us continue on. I've got a few more leaves to do, so I'll quickly do those to let you listen to a little bit of music, and then we'll be back with another table topic question. Okay, next table topic question. Have you ever purchased something you saw on an infomercial? Well, I don't watch a lot of TV, but I have seen infomercials over the course of my lifetime. And probably, actually, we did buy the magic bullet, off of an infomercial, and but wait, there's more. That whole buy now and you can get two for an extra $19.99, and then you can get all these attachments and blah blah blah. So yes, I have bought something. We bought our silver bullet. We ended up with 2 silver bullets and tons of attachments. And do I use it? Periodically. Yes, I do use it, but not as much as we used to. So that's a funny question though. So I'll ask that question to you below. Have you ever purchased something you saw off an infomercial? So for this last leaf, I am using Deep Scarlet Red 219 and Juniper Green 165, just to kind of bring some green back into the picture. We are going to have to do, when I see this, I just immediately think of plaid, but we've already got quite a bit of red on here. So what I might try and do is some blue plaid. So let me figure out some blue colors and we'll be back. Bring you back while I swatch out all of these Spectrum Sparkle pens. This one is Sea Spray This one is pistachio. That's quite good. The next one is icy blue. The next one is cornflower blue. And the last one is frozen lake. Okay, so this one, whoa, this one just made a mess of my page. Okay, not having that one. And not having the green one. Going to get some Kleenex and dry everything off. Oh, look what it did to my page. Gonna have to get the bleed proof white out. One moment. Okay, let's do a fix up. We'll get my hands clean later, but we are going to use some bleed proof white to get rid of the ink splotch. So I'm going to take a ratty paintbrush and I'm going to go right over top of the ink splotch and just dab it lightly. That takes care of that, and luckily I didn't get it anywhere else on the paper, so good grief. Okay, now we can work back on the we got 3 blues here, and I am going to do probably the darkest blue. I'm gonna do it on the bottom blanket. That is the cornflower blue. And then the rest of the blue, I'm going to make it plaid. So we're gonna, we've got it all checkered off here, so we're going to make it checkered. So the easiest way to do the checker is just to do the lightest color all over and then come back with the darker color to make the stripes. Unless you already know exactly where the stripes are going to be, this is the easiest way. And we'll let the light color dry first, and then we'll come back. And this color here, I'm going to do it in this cornflower blue as well. Kind of think about what to do for the sky here. I think what I'm going to do is just some more stars up here, so that it kind of all comes together. So we'll do that, but in the meantime, this is dry enough. We're going to take, so this overall was sea spray, this color was cornflower, and this one is going to be icy blue. That's gonna be our blanket. Let's get some stickles for his little frosty drink. And actually, before we do any stickles and get them smeared all over the page, let's pull out the stencil and put some stars in the sky. Okay, zoomed out here is how our page is looking so far. And I think it looks really good with the washi tape on the ground. And I just want to add a little bit to the sky without doing too much. Now, I've got some Craft Smart I have blue ice pearl and I have a silver metallic. Both of these are metallic acrylic paint. And I'm just going to take a stencil. I've got two kinds of star stencils. I've got this one, which is just regular stars of all different sizes. And then I've got these different shaped stars. So I think these are just regular stars. So I'm definitely gonna have some regular stars here. So I'm going to put a bit of blue and a bit of, don't need much paint, bit of silver. And I'm going to apply it with a sea sponge that has been just slightly damp so that it's soft. And I'm going to start with some blue. Okay, and then I'll do some silver. Okay, those are the stars in the sky. We'll go ahead and do the stars here, and I'm gonna try and fix some of these stars that are all wonky. Make them into better shapes. That's the literal accountant in me, I guess. If you're gonna have a star, it should be looking more like a star. Okay, and I won't make all of them silver. I'll leave some of them. I'm going to make some of them blue. So, since I've got blue stars in the sky, I'll bring some of that blue down into here to so it makes sense that there's blue stars up in the sky. And we need some stickles, so I'm going to grab the clear stickles. Get some stickles here to whatever this concoction is. Make it some kind of ice drink or ice dessert of some kind. And the mouse does not have a mouth. So he's just kind of staring at Wilbur, or Wilbur is staring at the... So I'm going to give him a mouth. Make his eye a little bit bigger. And give him a little nose. There. Otherwise, he was just kind of staring at him. And we will do some glossy accents for the eyes. And the 8 has been fixed down below, so bring it back for our final look. But actually, I like the stars the way they are, but they're just, the sky is too white. So I'm actually going to bring in my Ranger Archival ink in Shadow Gray, and I'm just going to add a bit of gray to it if this isn't dried up. And just bring in a bit of color into the sky. Okay, there's not much ink on this, so I'm going to have to go to, let's try the Distressed Ink Weathered Wood. Okay, this is our final look at where we ended up on day 8 of our Matchstick Mouse. I'll zoom you back out. Our Matchstick Mouse Christmas countdown. Thank you very much for coming along today. I hope you're having a fabulous week. I hope you have a restful weekend, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning with day number 9. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.